Hi, my name is Barbara McNamara, and I've been a family law attorney since June of 1997. I've seen people at the worst point in their lives. I'd like to talk to you now about some observations I've made over the years as to what will absolutely guarantee you will need to call me or another divorce attorney because you did not heed these warning signs, that something is clearly wrong with your relationship. I've had a few cases in my career where the parties did successfully reconcile with the help of a good marriage therapist. It takes the right therapist to motivate both of you to fix what's broken. Number one is communication. Relationships are like sharks swimming through the water. They need to keep moving forward or they die. You need to take the time to connect with your partner every day. Even if your schedules are completely hectic and you're busy with work, with the kids, taking care of an elderly parent, you absolutely must take the time out every day to connect. You should be sure to kiss each other hello and goodbye, and remember to say I love you. It's the typical Mars and Venus scenario. Men typically don't want to talk about their day at dinner time, and women want someone to listen to them vent. It's hard to give your spouse what he or she really needs, but it's important to make that happen. Rather than giving them what you want in the relationship, give them what they need. It helps to remember that. Believe me, if the husband's not willing to listen to the wife, she'll find someone to listen. If the husband just tunes her out day in and day out over and over again, she will become resentful, and resentment drives a wedge between you and your relationship. Most often in divorce, it's the woman who files for divorce, and then the husband's shocked, wondering what the heck happened. Well, it's because she's already discussed these problems with her best friend, with her mom, with her sister, her hairdresser, anyone who will listen to her vent. By the time she's filed for divorce, she has already begun the emotional process of detachment because she's been gradually detaching from you for months. Talk to each other, listen to each other, laugh with each other. If you've forgotten how, then get a counselor to help you reconnect before it's too late. Number two is drug and alcohol abuse and other addictions. Nothing can kill a relationship faster than alcoholism and drug abuse. The biggest problem with alcoholism is it's the only disease identifiable by the number one symptom, denial. The alcoholic does not want to believe that they really have a problem, let alone a disease. The alcoholic typically thinks alcohol is the solution, not the problem, because when they drink, it all feels better. But if they're truly alcoholic, it's important to know that it's a progressive illness that only gets worse, not better. The good news is the disease of alcoholism is fully treatable, but the person afflicted wants to have to want to get well. No one person can make the other person get sober. Again, see a qualified therapist to help you guide you in this situation. Fellowships such as Al-Anon and Alcoholics Anonymous have saved thousands of marriages in the past 55 years. It's time to get some help. Number three is domestic violence. Since Nicole Simpson's death in 1993, the laws have changed considerably in helping the victims of domestic violence. Knowledge is more prevalent now on what domestic violence is and how to prevent domestic violence from destroying your relationship or ending your life. There's lots of help today for the victims of domestic violence. However, the biggest problem with obtaining a domestic violence restraining order is that it really is just a piece of paper. It's not going to stop a bullet, and it's not going to stop a knife. I always tell my clients, you know your partner better than anyone else. Be smart and be safe. If you're the victim of domestic violence, whether it's physical violence, emotional violence, or the relentless verbal abuse day in and day out, get help. You can seek free counseling at your church or at places like Human Options and Laura's House. Domestic violence runs in a cycle, and each time it gets worse than the last time. Number four is money. Talk to each other about money, about how much you earn, and how you spend your money. Don't keep secrets from each other about money. As a husband and wife, you have a legal duty. It's actually called a fiduciary duty, to keep each other informed about the finances during your marriage. Most people don't realize that there are legal fiduciary duties in the marriage until someone violates them, and that's usually not found out until separation or divorce. Both parties should know where the community money is held, and you should talk to each other at least once a month about your finances. Number 5 is sex. Sometimes people think sex leads to problems, to the demise of the relationship. Now, I'm not a psychologist, but my observation is that if you have big problems with something I have already mentioned already, poor communication, drug or alcohol abuse, domestic violence, money issues, these all lead up to problems with sex. Not enough sex with each other, or finding out your partner has cheated on you, can be absolutely devastating to your relationship. If you both want to save the marriage, it is possible, with the help of a trained therapist, who will help both of you get honest with each other. Number 6, health. Not taking care of your health can lead to problems in your relationship. No one needs to be a supermodel to be in a healthy relationship, but both parties need to remember to take care of themselves, to offer their best self to their partner every day. Basic things like getting enough sleep, exercise, good nutrition, all those basics you learned in kindergarten, yes, they apply to your life now. No one can make you take care of yourself but you. But if you take the time to take care of yourself, your partner will notice and you'll both be happier. You can even make this a relationship focus point by taking walks together, riding bikes together, taking a yoga class or some other physical class together. That can be very enlightening for both of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me at my office, 714-740-2542. Thanks for listening.